Do you want to play strategy games like Hearts of Iron 4 but not have to pay the king's ransom for it? Well, now you can, for free. Or actually not free, I guess, but still it's cheaper. Because today, I am turning WorldBox into a real-time strategy game where I am going to pick one of these countries and take over the world. And you're probably wondering how I'm going to do that. Well, it's because I have the rulerbox mod installed. So if I click K on any kingdom, like Turkey right here, boom, I have a whole menu of diplomacy options and even laws that I can enact to help me achieve this goal, making the game very personalized. And on top of that, I'm also going to be using the modern box mod. Now, why I physically won't be using this mod much over time, it just means that as time passes, we will see an upgrade in technology from all of the kingdoms. But without further ado, let's get right into it. And the first question is, what country am I going to pick? I could go with the big one like the US, China, Russia, or God forbid Germany. Yeah, let's probably stay away from there. I say we go with Brazil. I'm gonna go with Brazil. You guys really think I was gonna go with Australia? Have you never watched my channel once? So as we click Brazil, I'm going to name their king something better. I might be a bit narcissistic, but I couldn't think of anything else. Brazil is a fairly decent sized country. They already have a decent sized military, and if we do this right, we should be able to take over South America relatively quick, which is what I'm hoping for, so we can get really strong. But of course, you have to remember that other countries can and will go to war too, so this means that I kind of have to be hasty too. Not to mention, countries could declare war on me if they wanted to. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is enact some taxes. We'll just go moderate for now, but we actually need to make some money, because in this game, if you don't have any gold, you can't really do much with your military. Like, as you can see right here, it costs gold. So while we're building up some money, I guess we'll just go to war with like a very easy opponent. How about Venezuela? They have a very weak military, but they could give us a bit of strength in the future. So we're gonna open up the diplomacy tab, find Venezuela. Oh god, this could take a long time. Why is this the fastest we can scroll? Are you kidding me?
One eternity later.
Alright, I finally found them, and we are going to click the go to war option. So now, we are at an all-out conflict with Venezuela, which we are hopefully winning, right? And there it goes. We lost more than I wanted to, but Brazil is now slightly longer. Wait, hold up. Huh? Is this us? Oh, I guess Brazil has a colony down here in Antarctica. Good for them, I guess. What are they up to down here? Is this like a child holding a pickaxe? What? A 9-year-old. What is their current task? Oh yeah, mining. Okay, so child labor is already enacted. That's good. That's good. I'm glad we already got on top of that. Well, I wonder who our next victim, person we're gonna liberate is gonna be. I say Colombia, but I gotta make sure they haven't formed any alliances yet. No, it looks like we're good. But speaking of alliances, we can also form alliances too if we want. But yeah, Peru looks pretty weak. So let me find them on here, and I'll get back to you guys.
3 weeks later.
Alright, here they are. Wartime. And once again, I suspect this war won't be of much too. I don't really think South America is going to be much of an issue. Chile and Argentina could give me a run for my money, but it's the Americas I'm worried about, and Canada too, because for some reason they're really big. And now we've gotten bigger, but we're a bit weak. We need to build up some strength, and I could just wait for us to hit the people back. But because I'm controlling the kingdom and we have a decent amount of gold, I'm going to enact a population growth program. But this means that, yep, population should start rising rapidly. And once we get to a number that I like, I'm going to enact a mandatory draft. And therefore, all the 4-year-olds that were just born, now they have to fight for me. It's a flawless plan, and I see nothing going wrong with it. Hey, wait a minute, what's going down here in Antarctica? Goddamn Canadians. They're always one step ahead of me. Okay, well, I can't wait for the Great Canada War now, because they have pissed me off with this move right here. But on the other hand, we are having a population explosion now. Can we hold all these people? No. No, we can't. Okay, well, that's probably enough to tone it back now. And now we're going to go with the mandatory draft, which is going to lose us some money. But now we have a stronger army. And hold up, I think I just saw something. Holy crap. Canada's going to the war with the US, and they're winning. This isn't good. The reason this isn't good is because if Canada wins like it looks like they're going to, we are going to have a severe issue taking them down. The only thing I can think of doing is if we hurry, we can maybe get them while they're still weak. So we're going to go to war with Colombia right here. War. Oh crap. That military draft made everyone really unhappy. I had to turn it off, but now they're all crying and we're out of money. No, Colombia took a village? What are we doing here? I mean, we literally already have guns. Surely if you have guns, you can take over a little kingdom, right? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Wait, we destroyed Venezuela. Seriously, guys? We destroyed it. Oh, great. Okay, well, at least Brazil won and is still alive. But we still have these two targets down here at the same time, which are going to be very tough to deal with. And Canada already won. This is not going well already. Of course, over here in Europe, everything's going fine. No one's even gone to war yet, which I know is very unrealistic. But once again, I've enacted another population growth program, which, you know, the good thing about this is that when new people spawn in, they have 100% happiness. So it's actually raising our happiness just because we're getting more people, not because the other people are actually getting happier. I think real world leaders should take some notes here. But as more people are born and they slowly grow up, you'll see that they slowly also join the army too. And now we're getting pretty strong to a point that I think we're gonna go to war with Argentina. I do apologize to all my Argentina fans, but at least you'll be ruled by me, right? That's good, right? Okay, whatever, I'm still going to war with you. So it really seems like, yeah, like everyone has a gun now, which I'm not sure if that's gonna make this easier or harder, but Argentina fell quickly. And we only got stronger. We're going straight to Chile. We're on a roll, so we're gonna keep it up here. This war, oh, that's a bad start to the war. Are these bombs going off? What's going on here? What, holy crap, we have tanks now? And why are there boats on land? Okay, wait, what actually is this? What's going on here? Maybe I shouldn't mix like a bunch of different mods at the same time. But we do win. And Brazil has taken over South America, however, we want more. We actually have more people than Canada does now, but we're not as strong as they are, unfortunately. But with our strength right here, we can't let Canada get any stronger, so we need to cut them off and go for Mexico. Hello, Mexico. Goodbye, Mexico. You know, our little village down here in Antarctica holds 22 soldiers and 112 people. That's like a quarter of our entire empire. But in any sense, looks like we're dealing with Mexico pretty efficiently. However, I don't like how there's only a narrow strip of land right here where everyone's fighting. That makes it kind of hard. But our army is only getting larger during this fight, which is always a good sign, as we are tearing through Mexico, guys. Can we just take them out, please? But they're still holding their ground. I mean, this is kind of annoying. And finally, Mexico begins to fall after losing almost all of their population. And I think we've broken the game even more. I still don't know what this thing is. Well, you know, let's just ignore that for now. Forever. In Canada, this is really making me mad, dude. Now you're on both sides of me in Antarctica. This is my territory, dude. My name's Jackal. I live in Antarctica. But I still don't really know if we're ready to face them yet. We still have a handful of tanks, some missile launchers. But Canada has Canada. Well, either way, if I want to take over the Americas, I'm going to have to take over them first, with the last object in my way. But we really do have a lot more than they do. You know what? Screw it. This could go horribly wrong. We'll go into diplomacy. Canada's literally the top here. If we can take them down, we can take down the rest of the world. Let's go. Oh yeah, I totally forgot at a certain point they can drop nukes. I really hope we don't get to that point. I mean, look at the gap between us and Canada. It's just fire. I don't know how a single person's gonna get in between this. Wait, do I still have the population growth program on? Oh, crap. Wait, how many homeless people do we have? God, that's like half the population. Okay, well, guys, you can at least chill out now. Just wait till you get houses or something. Wait, now our population's going down a bunch. Okay, yeah, population's falling too much. We gotta put the growth program back on. We're fighting for our lives down here in Canada, and we've done some damage. Oh my god, I just died. And even though Canada's a hellhole, we just did a naval invasion on the side. Wait, is that troops from... Yep. Antarctica. Okay, well, who cares about this place anyway? We only care about the mainland. Maybe we'll get them on the way back, but it's whatever. And holy crap, did we just destroy the US? Canada has been reduced to just Canada, though. And it looks like for once we're on top here. We're doing good. We're doing good. And somehow we're taking... Oh, we were taking Alaska. Oh, wait, we're taking Alaska again. It's just this one dude who's there. We took Alaska. It's just down to Canada. Holy crap, we have destroyed everything. And his troops are pushing in. We took another slice of Canada. And there's still a lot of glitches here. I have no clue what the hell this thing is. Wait, who just formed a kingdom here? Are you kidding me? Russia? Seriously? And we finally destroyed Canada. Well, I mean, for the most part. As it appears that the war between us has ended, but they still control Antarctica, which we're gonna have a word about. You guys can't escape that easily. Everyone's beginning to pile into a boat here. And here it goes. Oh, they destroyed it early. Oh my god, that's a lot of crap in there. Oh, that didn't end well, but here comes another boat. And they also get shot up early and they all die as well. Well, at least back in North America, it appears that Russia's been cut off. The only country in Europe that appears to be doing any sort of war is China, really. really. But we're getting a foothold and we've taken part of Antarctica. And there's another part right there. And here goes the last part. Canada has fallen, meaning that all of North America, mostly, is ours. But now we need to get over to Europe, and we need to hurry too. I say that we can take on a few of these countries at once, but let's start with Africa. I feel like that'd be a good foothold. So we're going to declare war with, like, I would say most of Africa right now. So we go over to diplomacy. South Africa, yeah. Madagascar, sure. Central Africa, yeah. Cameroon, totally. And definitely Chad. Oh crap, our ships are already going over there. And we are making good progress into these countries. We're also destroying them though. South Africa was literally just destroyed, but now we're moving into Central Africa. And we are slicing through Africa here. We even took Madagascar, so that is Africa. At least everyone that we declared war on already dealt with. So I say we have the strength still. Let's just get rid of the rest of Africa right now. And this could be a terrible idea, but there it is. We're at war with everyone. And holy, that was a big bomb. What? Are these nuclear bombs going off? I think they are. Is this us or them? You can see that I'm not dropping these. Is this our country? Are we big enough to do this? We just dropped 17 nukes. 19, 20. I don't even know where we got those from. But if we have nukes in our arsenal, that's gonna make this a lot easier. Let's speed this up. Now listen, I'm a chicken. Everyone knows that. Penguins are a type of chickens. And since I'm a chicken, I am going to take care of all of these very weak kingdoms at once. Hopefully meaning that we'll have the strength to easily roll through the last couple. Because right now, we're looking pretty good. You gotta be kidding me. Greenland? Seriously? You're in Antarctica now? Greenland is literally about as far away from Antarctica as it gets. They're literally on the opposite poles. But anyway, let's get to war. We're gonna do some military training here. Shouldn't cost, oh, that does cost a lot of gold, but we have plenty of gold to spare. And then we're gonna go into diplomacy and just declare war with everyone over here. Northern Lights, Australia, Iberia, India, Germany, Caucasian Union, Greenland definitely, Indonesia, and Union of Southeast Asia. So with that, yeah, that's a whole lot of red, but at least we're not at war with China or Russia yet. We're gonna save those for last. I wonder if we're gonna use any more nuclear weapons. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, yep. Oh my god. We are using them heavily. It has to be us, because why would they be launched on other side? But as you can see, Scandinavia, England, and even part of Denmark and Germany has been reduced to just a crater. But we're going to keep the speed up here. Are we attacking China? We're attacking China, even though we're not at war with them, because we're trying to get to India. This seems hardly fair, but I'll take it. More and more nukes are being used. I wish I could at least control them, but I've never seen this many nukes go off. We're just going crazy with it. We're literally just launching them wherever we want to. We've already dropped 38 nukes on our enemies. I don't think our army has even moved in yet. We just keep nuking the country. Well, okay, there's a difference between going to war with someone, guys, and then leveling them from the entire world. In Europe, the only country we got was France and Spain and part of the Baltics. We destroyed everything else. We're still at war with a handful of countries that, holy crap, we have nuked Australia into the ground. Which, honestly, deserved. Good. And we're taking them. Perfect. We're taking them over. This is beautiful. Australia's ours. India's ours. Southeast Asia's ours. Indonesia's the last one here. Greenland's the last one here. And Greenland is gone. But now we're at quite the crossroads here. I think we're going to mix the last of these kingdoms into one big final war. We're going to ally them up and name them the Anti-Jackal Coalition, which, as you can see, has about half our population and half our soldiers, but when you have nukes, anything is possible. 60 nukes have already been dropped, most of them by us, but as you can see by certain points, like right here in America, they have been dropped on us too. But I'm gonna say that I'm starting this war based on the fact that Russia still has part of our United States, which I would really like for us to be ours. So we only have to declare war on one of them, so we'll press K, diplomacy, we'll go to war with Russia, which by association makes us at war with everybody. And we are going to unpause here as I'm just waiting for the bombs to fly. There's so much chaos going on already. We've already taken America, and I forgot that Europe is just a nuclear wasteland, but we did lose the Baltics. Other countries are pushing into countries that I don't really care about, like Southeast Asia and India are kind of in bad spots, so we don't really mind. It appears that most of our army is currently hanging out in Africa, but they're all going towards a boat over here, and we're gonna navally invade somewhere? That's a nuke, that's a nuke, that's another nuke. See, this is why it's pretty easy for us. We just nuke the hell out of them. Yeah, they just keep going off. This is hardly fair, honestly. Why do we have so many? We're not even fighting them. We're just nuking them. And here goes a huge right over here. Countries are just getting leveled. Nukes are flying. Australia is surprisingly normal. Never mind. There's some chaos going on up here. I didn't think there would be this many nukes. I mean, as you guys can see, I'm not doing any of this. This is apparently what Brazil would do in a full war. But we're only gaining strength while they are massively losing it. Ironically, the last country left is Russia. And you know, before this war ends, we need to check some war stats here. I don't know if this is going to count any nuke deaths, but we need to look. Brazil versus the rest of the world. 2.5 thousand died total. Only 680 on Brazil's side. Almost 1,800 on the other side. That's a terrible KD, guys. Russia really needs to get that under control, but I don't think they will, as that's it. They're gone. Brazil, my kingdom has taken over the world. Even Antarctica too. King Jackal Jr. must be proud. But before we end it here, I want to check some interesting people stats, just to see who got the most down and dirty. Oh, the oldest is the grasshopper. No shocker there. Yeah, of course. But what I want to mainly look at here is, yeah, most kills, 73. This dude, correct? How is he so strong? It appears, oh, he is an MIRV. And he's, oh, not even going to comment on that, but because he has that, that means he has 1 health. So this dude is just like literally a ticking time bomb, but whatever. And strongest is this dude Swato. I'm assuming he just has a Merv. Yep. And of course he's also on drugs as well, because why wouldn't he be? Well, either way, as you can see here firsthand, the world has been quite literally decimated. I mean, this is actually one of the worst like destruction patterns I have ever seen, other than when I do the destruction. I mean, you can tell it's all from Brazil too, because if you look over here towards Brazil, even though they've been hit a couple times, it's just all peaceful sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. And then you just take one good look over here. 105 total nukes were dropped. Wow. But we were able to succeed, and if you made it this far in the video, clearly like something about it, so go ahead and like and subscribe if you don't mind. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.